The door opened slowly. Mama Imeka filled the frame. She wore no wrapper of ceremony tonight, just a plain dark cloth tied loosely around her heavy frame, the kind a woman wears when she is not performing for anyone, when she is simply herself. And somehow that was more frightening than anything Obiageli had seen before. She looked at Obiageli, standing with her daughter pressed to her chest. She looked at the child, then back at Obiageli, and she smiled. "Sit down, Wame." My child. She called her my child. Obiageli did not sit. Mama Imeka moved into the room without invitation, the way she had always moved through every space in this compound, like the walls themselves had been built to accommodate her. She lowered herself onto the wooden stool in the corner, folded her hands across her stomach, and studied Obiageli the way a hunter studies something that has already been caught but has not yet realized it. "What you did today," she began softly, "embarrassed this family." "I told the truth," Obiageli said. Her voice did not shake. She was surprised by that. Mama Imeka tilted her head slowly. "Truth." She repeated the word as though tasting something strange. "You know what happened to the last woman who brought her truth into this compound?" The room turned to ice. Obiageli's arms tightened around her daughter. "Adana," she said. Something crossed Mama Imeka's face, fast like a shadow over water, and then it was gone, replaced by that same unbothered calm. But Obiageli had seen it. One flicker, one crack in the wall. She filed it away. Adana was a sick woman, Mama Imeka said carefully. Her mind was not balanced. Everyone in this compound knows that. Mama Chibuzo washed her body. Silence. The kind that confesses without speaking. Mama Imeka stood slowly, straightening to her full height. She was not angry. That was the terrifying part. She walked to the door, paused with her back to Obiageli, and spoke to the darkness outside. "Imeka will take you to your mother's house tomorrow, to rest." A pause. "Leave the child here. She belongs to this compound." She walked out. No argument, no raised voice, clean and precise as a knife through cloth. Obiageli stood alone in the ringing silence. She looked down at her daughter, now asleep, mouth slightly open, one small fist curled under her chin, trusting the world completely. Leave the child here. She thought of Adana, of a body washed by an old woman's hands, of a story buried so completely that even the ground had forgotten the weight of it. She thought of the folded paper in her daughter's bag. Then she thought of something else, something she had never allowed herself to think before, because hope in this compound had always felt dangerous. She thought, not without my daughter. She did not sleep that night. By the time the first cock crowed across the compound, Obiageli had made 5 decisions, tied her wrapper 3 times until it held firm, and tucked her daughter against her back. She walked to Mama Chibuzo's door and knocked twice, softly, the way the old woman had taught her without words. The door opened immediately. Mama Chibuzo was already dressed, as if she had been waiting. "I know a road," the old woman said quietly, "that Mama Imeka has never walked."